everybody. I am so excited that I'm doing this video. So something crazy happened today, which I was not expecting. And so I was doing a project trying to sublimate some sweatshirts for my family, and hopefully my family doesn't jump on, because then the surprise is ruined. But I'm new to sublimation, and what I was sublimating on was a red hoodie that was 50% cotton and 50% polyester, but was also the color red, and it was dark, and I needed white to be on the background of my image. So I had done research beforehand, before I purchased the materials, and I'm going to share with you what it looked like before, what it looks like now, and how I got it to look like it does now. Okay, so on the left is my first attempt of sublimating on this red hoodie. And let me tell you, when I saw this hoodie, I was about to cry. I wasn't going for a vintage look, and it just so happened, it happened. Yeah, it happened. And so when I show you the design, you're going to be amazed, because the colors on the right are almost spot on, if not even more vibrant. Okay, so when I first did the one on the left, I had bought some HTV, I think it's called Front, and they're vinyl. And I'll show you all of the supplies that I'm going to be using. I actually have a whole list. And I went and I quickly, after I had this result, I quickly researched on Facebook for a sublimation group, because I said, I clearly don't know what the hell I'm doing. Something happened, and I have 9 more shirts to do, hoodies to do, and I cannot continue. Have you guys felt like that before? That you have gone gung-ho, you bought all the supplies, and your first try, you have ultimately failed? Yeah, let me tell you, if I can do this, so can you. So have a lot of faith in yourself, because I was actually really surprised. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my camera, this camera, face down on my desk, and I'm going to share with you all the supplies that I got. Okay, and I'm actually going to show you how to cure the DFT film. If you don't know what HTV is and what DFT is, and like I said, I'm not a professional. So if somebody's a professional and I'm not explaining it right, put it in the comments, because let me tell you, we all learn from each other. Okay. So HTV, heat transfer vinyl. Okay, so that's basically any of your vinyls that you heat press. Okay, but DFT is design. Oh, is it design? DF film transfer. Yeah. Okay, so that's totally different. All right. First I tried on sublimation paper, did not work. Okay. All right, so this is one I got first. Okay, it's called HTV Front. It is a sublimation HTV, all right, for dark fabrics. This was supposed to do it, and I shouldn't have had to do the DFT. But after I went into the group, there were a couple of people who had recommended DFT. So I started doing a lot of research on the video on YouTube. And I become very obsessive about this stuff. Okay. And what I found was two different things. And this woman, I think her name is Design Bundles, is her channel. And she recommended a DFT film, and I went ahead and I clicked on her link and I got the DFT film. But this here, the DFT Transfer Glossy, right, that's what we're going to be using. And then over here, hello, we have the DFT Transfer Powder. Okay, so yeah. So anyway, this is going to be the whole tutorial on how to do this, because I actually have to create 2 more hoodies. And so grab some popcorn, grab some wine, come and chat with me. I can see your chats on YouTube. I can see your chats on Facebook. And let's have a good old time, okay? So the very first thing that I did is I went to create Fabrica, and I think that's what it's called. And I got this, let's see here. I'm just going to open up my silhouette here. All right. I got this really, really cute sublimation print. Okay, I didn't have time to, you know, put it in there. Now, if you guys are using Cricut, don't be all confused about all of this. When you see some of the things that I'm doing, just know that you have to scale it to the size. This is an 8.5 by 11. Okay, so I scaled it to an 8.5 by 11. Yours will be smaller because Cricut has the print borders, and I don't do it like that. Okay, I don't use print borders with silhouette. I already have my my mats formatted where I don't have to do that. And if you have questions about that, if you're a silhouette user, just let me know and I can do another video on that. But I love you. Bye. That's Jeff saying goodbye to me. So anyway, so I scaled it, all right. And then the next thing you need to do is create a onset. Okay, so let me here, moving stuff around. Okay, so on silhouette, the onset is this little star here. And so if I click on that, the onset comes here. Now, because I don't want it to have a white border around the image, I actually want an internal offset. So I'm going to click on this. Oh, actually, I'm going to click on the image. And my computer is acting up. Okay. So I'm going to click on it and click on internal onset. Hello. Why is it not working? I keep on saying that I need to get a more powerful Mac because the amount of things that I do on this computer is like really crazy. Okay, so here's the internal onset, and let's see if we can get that too. Hello. Okay, so the internal onset is this 0.010. Okay, and if I go like this, you can kind of see it. Okay, all right, and I'm just going to do undo because that's the fastest way to get it back where it's supposed to be. Okay, so I have my internal onset here. And I'm going to put that at 10 and then hit apply. Okay, so now I actually have 2 in there. Let's take that out. I don't know why this is giving me such a hard time. I think it's just my computer is like, wah, stop, stop. Let's try that one more time. It's spinning. Okay. So now it's the internal onset is there, and then I'm going to hit apply. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to send this to my printer. Okay. And to send it to my printer, I'm just going to go up here to the print. And I'm actually going to do 2 things. I'm going to send the image to my printer, and then I'm also going to cut the HTV front. So using this white paper here, white vinyl, and let me see here. Whoop, hello. Nope, that's not right. Sorry. Using this white vinyl here, that's what I'm going to cut out. Okay, so let's go back here. And it's thinking. It's usually not this slow, but you know, I did not close my other applications. So, okay, so it's automatically, you know, the print function comes. This is my print border, okay, just so you're aware, right? And when I hit print, there's this thing here on the bottom, and I don't know if you can see that says PDF. I don't want to print it from my printer here. I think that's one of the reasons why the color quality came out so vibrant, is because I printed it to PDF, which I learned from one of the YouTubers. Okay, so what you do is you click on the little arrow and then you save it as a PDF. Okay, now I'm not going to save it as a PDF because I actually have it already saved. All right, so I'm going to hit cancel, but I wanted to share that with you. Okay, don't forget to mirror your image. All right, and then let me go here, and now let me show you what it looks like in PDF. All right, so now we're in Adobe, I think. Or maybe not. 1 second. Something got messed up with my settings. I have no idea what. You know, you have to love all these people that do professional videos, because let me tell you, it can be a real pain in the butt. Okay. So my current application is Adobe. Okay. So here it is in Adobe. All right, and I'm going to go ahead and just put that like that so you can see it. All right, and with Adobe, all I need to do is go to print, and I use a Mac, so That's why that looks like this, okay? And I apologize. Wait a minute. 1 second. Oh my gosh. All right. So, here, let's make this bigger. So all I do is go to File and then Print. Okay. And then once I'm in File and Print, I want to make sure that I have 8.5 by 11. I have my printer set up. I use an ET2800. And I go to Page Setup. And make sure that that's all looking good. Okay. And then somewhere in here, that's not it. I think it was Advance. Yeah. In Advance, I click on Print as Image. Okay. So now I'm going to bring you to my printer. Okay. So here's my printer, and let me lower my desk just a little bit so you can see a little bit better. Okay, let's go up a little bit before it crushes my printer that's underneath my desk. Okay, so this is my ET 2800. Okay. Now, what you need to know while you're looking at that, all right, is that the DFT film, it actually looks very different. Okay, I don't know if you can see that. Can you see that? I feel like, hello. Why is that like not in focus? Let's do that again. Might be too. Dun, dun, dun. Can you see that? Hopefully you can see that better. Okay. So this DFT film, if you look at it, and I'm going to turn on my light here so you can get a better look at it. Okay. Hello. Okay. Now be very careful because you don't want to get dust on here. Okay. So there is a dull side, and then there's a shiny side. See how shiny that is? And this is pretty dull. Okay, so we're going to, well, I'm going to, you're not going to do anything. I'm going to do this. I am going to go over to my Epson 2800. I'm going to go like this. Now, usually I have this desk all the way down, but I actually have a printer underneath of it, and because I'm doing this video, I really don't have any more room to move stuff. Okay, but I'm just putting it right in here with the dull side up because it's the front side. This front side, it gets the front side gets printed on. Okay, so if your printer prints like this, where it's face up, it prints, then you want the dull side up. If it prints going down, then you want the dull side going down. So you got to follow your own printer. Okay, and what happened here? Uh-oh. I think we lost power. Oh, we lost power. Great. Okay. Hold on 1 second. I'm going to take a little commercial break. hopefully you guys will not hear me like grunting and stuff like that, because I actually have to get on the floor and find the cable for my printer. And that's so funny. Okay. What the hell? I don't know why that happened. Why did that happen? Sometimes it happens. I just have cords like everywhere. So go like this. And here's some music for you. I should have turned on the printer before I went on camera. Okay. I tell you, lives are so interesting. They are so interesting. Okay, let's go back to the printer. Okay, I think this is the printer. Okay, so I'm going to do that one more time because I had to take it out. Dull side in here like this. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and hit print on Adobe. Now, what I love about this printer is that the ET2800, look how smoothly it just took that in there. So easy. So we're just going to wait for it to print. Okay. And I'm going to push this back now. And I'll put this down so you can actually see what it's doing. All right. So much fun, right? All right. Hi. Hi there. Thank you so much for joining, Precious. All right. You gotta love live videos. This is as real as it gets. But I hope you guys really take value of the things that I'm sharing on how I end up making these beautiful beautiful hoodies. And I will later share with you that this technique that I did, it didn't work for just one hoodie. I've done, how many hoodies have I done? Five hoodies, and I will show you it has been consistent throughout the whole thing. Now, the other thing that I didn't mention is that my Epson ET2800, I turned it into a sublimation printer. Okay, so the kind of printer ink that I use is, I think it's called Sublajack or something like that. Now, I will tell you, from one crafter to another, do not get Jack sublimation ink. And the reason why is apparently when you try to use the colors, you have to change the color settings, the RGB settings, because it's not Epson. And you have, in Mac, it's a little bit harder to do that, I would believe, than PC. These are the times where I really wish I had a PC. Because Mac, they just make it so hard to change things. And you get a certain file, just like Jennifer has a video on how to do this, but this Jack company is supposed to have a website where you can get the file and then you can, you know, throw it into your color profile. It doesn't exist. And I have emailed the company and I cannot get that color profile. So after this sublimation ink is done, I'm switching to Hippo. I've heard really great things about Hippo. I've seen the Hippo files. So that's just my 2 cents on that. But if you decide to buy a 2800, you see that color coming in? So beautiful, beautiful. Deck the halls with boughs of holly. La 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 la. I'm in such the Christmas spirit. Oh, I love it. Okay, yay! We're done with this. Okay, so we're gonna leave that there. Okay. I'm gonna go back to my silhouette. Okay. You think you're gonna get a PC? You know, I might get a PC too. I like Mac because you can do all kinds of crazy things. Like this whole video setup is just for Mac. And it's great. I paid like $9.99 and I got like all the bells and whistles to do on a tangent. Okay, so let's do, let's do, I think this is the one. All right. And we're gonna go back here. Okay, we are back in silhouette, and like I said before, if you missed out, I use a Cameo 5, and I do have a Cricut, so it may look a little bit different. If this confuses you, feel free to say stop, okay? Because I can't explain it to you in Cricut way, okay? But all I'm gonna do is cut out the silhouette of this image, okay? So what I am going to end up doing is I'm gonna go to send, all right? And this is the really cool thing about this silhouette. Okay, so I want to go to simple. All right, and it says it's unavailable. Why is it unavailable? Hello. Let me turn it off and turn it back on. Connecting. Okay, all right. Now my Cameo is connected. Okay, so you see this red line here? I'm only going to say cut to edge, okay? And the beauty about this is it's only going to cut this red line, okay? Which is a little bit unlike Cricut, because Cricut, you actually have to have the silhouette and the image separately, okay? All right, so now I'm going to bring you down to my desktop. Okay. All right, are you guys ready for Christmas? Okay, so I'm going to put this down. This is the HTV, okay, for sublimation, and I'm going to flip it over because the shiny side needs to go down, okay. And I don't know about you, but I go through these mats like crazy, and I lose the stick all the time. So I'm just going to use painter's tape. All right, so that's all I'm doing is I am, you know, putting the tape. And I'm sorry it's like so zoomed in. I don't know. I think it's so zoomed in because there we go. I do other things with that setting. Okay. All right. So now you're going to see me live in action. Okay. And we are going to go to my silhouette right over here. Okay, I'm going to feed this in here. Hopefully you guys can see it. I wish I had a camera down here, but I don't. I'm printing it right there. Okay. Now, because I have already done the image mirrored, so is the vinyl. Okay. So I don't have to do anything else but click on send. All right. And send. And now it's doing its thing. And it's already has its settings there, which I have the settings on window cling printable. And we'll wait for that. Just so you know, these sweat hoodies that I got, they are 50% polyester and 50% cotton. I got them from Amazon, and I will make sure and throw all the links to this after the video. But this is what I was talking about. Look at all of these hoodies that I did. And they all came out absolutely gorgeous. Isn't that like so beautiful? All right. And I did not have to clean my printer like one video said. I had to flush it for every 3 printing cycles. I didn't have to do that. Okay. So I'm looking here, and what did it print? I don't know what it cut out. Hold on one second. Let's do this one more time. Because it doesn't look like it did anything. Line. Nope, don't want that. Don't want that. Okay, so you want, I think it's this one. I don't know why it's doing it now. Hello. There we go. Let's try that one more time. And let me take it out and put it back in, because I always feel like something's going to happen. If you end up doing this in bulk, I highly suggest that you do all of your cutting of your vinyl and then all of your DFT. Okay, so let's try that one more time. But anyway, what I was saying was these hoodies were only $10. Now, the larger sizes, they're going to be more expensive, but I was able to get 2XL and lower at $10 a piece, and that's pretty cool. Hi, Sherry. We are making some hoodies, if you did not see already. And let me share this one right here. But these are the hoodies. Look how vibrant that is. Ooh, hello. Hold on. Okay. I saved it. Oh my gosh, I almost had a nightmare there. Okay. 1 second. Let me turn it off. Oh, I swear. Everything that could go wrong, guys, is going wrong. Okay. We're making this. Okay. This is Sublimation DFT. And so I'm just sharing how that goes. Okay. All right. So down here, Let's see here. Da, da, da. You can see I have the silhouette, okay? Very easy peasy. I almost lost this. Oh my gosh, almost lost this. So, the first thing that I want to show you guys, because I know you guys already know how to do the heat transfer vinyl, is I want to show you how I do the DFT, okay? So, let me go ahead and do that. And I'm going to move some stuff around. So, I think what I want to do here is bring you back up here, okay? So you can see the heating process, all right? And there we go. So over here, I don't know if you guys can see that, but I have my heat press, and I also have I have my heat press, I have my heating pad, and here I have my DFT little tray that I am going to put use to protect my table, okay? And I'm going to put the DFT on there. Before I do that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to heat this up, okay? So, so this is how it goes. This is how it goes. So, what I'm going to do is I am going to take the DFT, coat it, and then after I coat this, okay, after I coat this, I'm going to go ahead and heat this up, okay? So, if you have a Cricut, you will have your lines here, your print lines. You need to cut those off, okay? That's very important, right? We're following me? Hopefully I'm not like jumping all over the place here, because I am. Okay, so let's go back to the desk, all right? All right, so I have that right there. And I'm going to take my DFT transfer powder. This is by Ghidorah. Right. And I'm just going to coat this. Hello. Now, if you have any questions about the DFT powder, let me know. One question I'm sure everyone is going to have is the fumes. How does it smell? Is it very toxic? Now, I'm going to put a disclaimer because I think everyone is sensitive, and this is a chemical. Should I be using a respirator? Probably I should, but I'll tell you that I didn't experience any smell with this, but still you need to be very careful and protect your lungs, okay? You can also use gloves, okay? All right, and so you see how I'm just putting that everywhere. Okay, so that looks really good and coated. You see how it looks like when it's coated? It looks really frosty. Okay, all right. When it's frosty, it is not done. Okay, so I'm going to lay this down right here for just 1 second. Move this around. Right. And let's see here. I am going to get my embossing gun. Okay. Let's see if I can do that here. Might have to go underneath the desk to get the extension cord. You know, my kids asked me what I need for Christmas, and I should have said I need more power strips. All right. I do all of my pressing back in the back of my room, so to do it all on my desk is a little bit different. Okay. All right. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my heat press. Okay. And let me show you that. Just so you can see, I'm going to take my heat press and I'm going to go over here and I'm just going to heat this up. Now I have to heat it up right here because I don't have any more extension cords over there. Okay, so I'm just holding it down for about 15 seconds. All right. And lift it up. I know that's probably more than 15 seconds. And now I'm going to take my DFT transfer, okay, and I'm going to lay it on here. And this is the hardest part about this whole thing, is I'm going to take my press and just hold it over it. And it's about an inch away from it. And I'm going to do the timer and hold it for 60 seconds. If you ever wanted a workout, here's your workout. Okay. Yeah. So just hold it like this. Now, is this necessary? All of the YouTubers that I've seen have all said yes. If you have one of those clamshell heat presses, you just need to leave it open. Okay. Yeah. All right. We got 24 seconds to go. Feel the burn. Feel the burn. 19. Woof. Now, when you're finished doing this, if you do not have a heat gun, I highly recommend it because I think it's why I'm getting such incredible results. Okay. I'm going to take this over here and you're actually going to see what it looks like when it is cured. Okay. Okay. So we have it right here. I'm going to move it just a little bit up here. Okay. And my heat gun has been with me for 10 years. Okay. It's just a Nicole heat tool, right? I'm going to put it on. So the purpose of the powder is that it seals and adheres to the sublimation ink. Okay. So Sherry, if you did not see before, and I keep on showing you this with you, on the left is without DTF, okay, without the transfer film, and then on the right is with it, okay. Both of them have the HTV sublimation HTV, okay, but this one is pure sublimation, and then this one is not. Okay. All right. Good question. All right. Back to the desk. All right, so this is nice and warm. So what you're doing is you're cooking it from the underside, and then we kind of like pre-cooked it on the top. Now, when I first did this, I thought that this was done, and it's not. If you are a card maker and you have embossed, you will know what I'm doing. This is like embossing. Okay, we're going to melt the powder. And first we're going to turn this on. So this is an opportunity for you to either turn down your sound or turn it off, because it's going to get loud. Okay, and then when I'm ready, when it's done, I will go like this, and then you'll know to turn on the sound. So ready? Turn off your sound or turn it down. We're going to let this heat up for at least a minute. Okay, it's nice and hot. You want to hold this down, and then in a circular motion, okay. All right, so it is done. Do not touch the ink. Okay, that's the way it looks. See how it looks really shiny and glossy? It almost looks like glitter paper, right? Okay, So that is done. You leave it alone. Make sure you do not have any dust flying, because if dust gets on that, it's not going to print. Transfer. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I need to take this back. And I think everybody knows how to put the heat transfer vinyl on. I really don't have room to, well, I guess I could. Hold on one second. Let me move some things around, and then maybe I can press this under the camera too. My craft room is nothing but carts and rolling carts. I love it because I can move my stuff anywhere that I want to. Like, you know, and it just makes sense for processes. Okay, so let's go ahead and, all right. So I'm going to have to actually move this down, though, this table down, because it's too high for me to press it. All right. So let me just lower it. I don't want to lower it on something, because then it, like, whoop, then it wedges it. Okay. All right. So the very first thing that we want to do, I put on my instructions in the sublimation group with Jen that I print this out on a piece of paper, so I can take my my silhouette and line it up. Okay, so you can see my silhouette is an inset. Okay, so it is smaller, and that's the way it's supposed to be. So when I put it on my red hoodie, it's going to be flipped over. Okay, just so you know. Let me move this. I'll put this back over here. All right, and let's see if I can move this camera just a little bit further back. Hopefully you guys can see that. I really can't move my camera much than it is. Yeah, this is as good as it's gonna get. Okay, so we're gonna do a 2X large red hoodie. All right, you guys still there? I hope I didn't lose you. Okay, and I want to fold it lengthwise, I should say, like that. Okay. Now it's going to be a little bit difficult for me to do this because I'm running out of space on my desk. But I think I can do it. All right, and I'm going to tuck the hoodie down there. Okay, and I'm going to press this area. And my heat press is always at 350 degrees, guys. I do not change my press settings. That might be like a sigh of relief for you, because let me tell you, I got just lazy. And I was like, I can't do this. I can't do this. Like, remember, first 310 for 11 seconds, and then 350 for 15 seconds. I just can't do that. So anyway, waiting for it to heat up because I did unplug it for a second. You guys ready for Christmas? I have been doing so many crafty things. Oh, let me show you one of the little crafty things that I've been doing. Oh, I love this. So, I love making cards. So, this is a Christmas card for this year. It's going to have stockings there. It's just going to be like so adorable. But this is, and it sits up. So, that's what it looks like when it is standing up. and it's going to have a grading on there. Super excited about that. That has like Susan Tierney Coburn dies and also Anna Griffin dies. In case you are wondering, Santa Claus came from Creative Fabrica. I love that. You guys belong to Creative Fabrica. I love that. Ever since I went to Silhouette, I saved so much money. I don't have to pay for design space, $9.99 every single year, even if I don't use it. Okay, so I'm going to put this on and let it go for about 15 seconds. Okay. If it does this and there's like a dark spot, you can't really see the dark spot, but yeah, it's hard to see it, but it's dark. It's just the heat. You did not ruin the fabric. Okay. I freaked out the first time I did it. I was like, oh my god, I already ruined it before I even put the vinyl on. Okay, and then do this side for 15 seconds. Right, I thought I set the timer, but apparently I didn't. Okay, and then when you have that done, then you're going to come over here, right? All right. And remember, I always like to line it up first before I even try to put it on there, okay? Just so I know that I have the right orientation. It is not upside down or whatever, all right? I basically go like this to my finger and make an L, and then where the L drops down, that's where it goes. And I'm using the pocket. There's a pocket right over here. I don't know if you can see that. Try that. There's a pocket right over here that I'm using as a guide for the middle. Right, and I think that looks good. The shiny side is up. Okay, dull side is on the bottom. And I'm going to get some craft butcher paper. You can get this at Michael's. Put that down like that. All right, and then press this for about 15 seconds on 350. I don't know why every time I press, I feel like I'm, hi Cheryl. I don't know if I feel like I'm in surgery. It's like when I press, all of a sudden everything goes silent. Concentration. Okay, you are going to want to peel this off while it's hot. Don't, okay? So, to save you time, this is where I start doing the whole process for the DFT. Putting the powder on and allowing this to cool. Okay, now we already did that before, so I'm just going to take this off of there and I'm going to lay it somewhere else so it can cool nicely. Okay, and it should cool in about 2 or 3 minutes. Okay, and I'm just going to go ahead and print out my next one. Okay, so instead of having you guys just look at the screen here, I'm going to take you back to my Adobe document. Okay. And we're going to do this all over again. Okay. So file, print. Okay. And again, make sure that you click on advance, that it's 8.5 by 11. When you click on advance, make sure it says print as image. Okay. That it's on color, right? If your printer has photo quality, make sure it says photo. I don't know if you guys know, but if you print like inkjet ink, which we're not using, we're using sublimation ink, but if you use inkjet ink on sticker paper, and even if it's not glossy, black will smear. So if you select photo, it won't smear. It will actually get into the material. Okay. And then before we do that, we're going to go to my printer. All right. Because I got to do another one. Okay. This has a dull side and a glossy side. Try not to touch it in the middle or where your print's going to be. Dull side is where you're going to print. My printer prints on the surface on top, so the dull side is going to be on the top. Okay, and then I'm going to just click on print. All right. And as you can see, it feeds it. Great. Isn't that so cute? So the image is from Create Fabrica. I'm probably saying that website wrong. All I did was did holiday gnomes in the search field, and it popped up. So if you don't know about that website, it is the bomb. They have SVG files, they have Illustrator files, they have PNGs, PDFs, yeah, everything. And you can get a year subscription, I think, for under $60. It might be even less than that. And you don't pay for it until the next year. And then they have a promotion that says if you pay $3.99, you can get the next year for free. You know, pretty cool. But let me see if I can find my account so you guys can see that. Not under that. Is it this one? Yeah. Okay, so let me switch my camera. So let me make this bigger so you can see the whole thing. All right, so this is the it's called Creative Fabrica. I just downloaded these clip art boxes. It's so cute, but I mean, it's tons and tons of different things. Here's some other things. I thought about making my kids like different shirts, you know, but I was like, oh, you know, I'm just going to make them all the same. But next year, let me see if I can find it. I kind of did all kinds of things here. Where is it? Santas. Isn't that so cute? And I love this skull. It's so cute. Howdy with the nutcrackers. Look at that. Isn't that like so cute? You guys need to like, you know, if you're not a member, definitely it's worth the money. It really is. But they have a graphic that is perfect for gamers that has a joystick, and it says, I'm here only for I stopped my game, something like that. I stopped my game to be here. Let's see. Game. Whoops. Hello. Like if I can type. Sorry. My keyboard is all the way down to the bottom. Christmas. Let's see if I put. Oh, hello. What happened there? Gamer. Try to think of what they put here. But there's like one gamer one that's really cute. What is? But there was one in here that was like so super cute. That was just like, I'm only here for Christmas. I stopped my game or something like that. But anyway, you guys kind of get what I'm at. You know, if you're looking for a different theme. Okay. All right. So now I'm going to bring you back down to the desk. Okay. Because that thing already printed out. And my t-shirt is now cool. Right? And then that way you guys can see the final results. And then, well, we'll have to let it cool. So you'll have to hang out with me just a little bit longer. Because we're going to do a cool peel for the DFT. All right, so we're going to peel off this HTV. And we're going to do it really carefully. Okay, as you can see, I'm not ripping it off. And the reason why I'm doing it gently is because I only allowed 15 seconds so the HTV doesn't overcook and crack. Okay, because if you actually heat it up for longer than 15 seconds, this is going to crack. Cheryl, I'm going to have to get like a heart, like a what is that, external drive. I have one, but I think that it got corrupt, which makes me sad because all my projects were on there. But I just can't keep on loading my computer with all of these graphics. Oh my gosh. Okay. So now we have, I'm going to put this right up here. This is nice and cool. Okay. It's cool. That's the most important thing. Don't heat it up. Okay. This is cool. This is not hot. You don't want to put this on hot, because if you put it on hot, what you're going to do is you're going to create a shadow. Okay. We're going to flip this over and we're going to line it up. Okay. And I don't know if you can see, I might put up the magnification of this camera for just 1 second. Let me zoom in so you can see real close. So, like I said, this is smaller. It's an inset of this. So if you don't want that and you want the white to be on the outside, then the white will be on the outside and then you'll fit it in to your HTV. Okay, but the nice thing that I like about this transfer film is that it's clear and I can actually see my HTV through this. So I can mirror it, overlay it exactly the way it should look. Okay, so I'm gonna kind of hover over here because I need to take a look at this, and it's so hard to do these things on camera. I think this looks good. Huh? And if I'm talking too loud in your ear, I'm so sorry. Okay. Come move this up here. This hoodie. Because I want this area to be cleared for the heat press. Okay. Now we're going to put butcher paper on top. Okay. Yes, because we're always downloading stuff. Okay, now you take your heat press. Your heat press is still at 350. Again, I don't change my temperature. Okay. And with the heat press, apply pressure for about 10 to 20 seconds. Again, surgery. That was 20 seconds, guys. Okay. I'm feeling up here. It's hot there, hot here. Only reason why I'm feeling is because I don't usually do this with what do you call it, on cam. Okay. All right. Now it is hot as crazy. If you do not have these heat protectant gloves when you do sublimation, definitely get them. Okay. After this video, in the next day or so, I will throw all the links to everything. They will be affiliate links, so it just helps me be able to support my habit of buying from Amazon all the time. All right, now to make this cool faster, we're going to remove it from this heating pad, because if you have this image, all right, on your heating pad and waiting for it to cool, it's going to cool a lot. It's going to take a lot longer for it to cool. Okay. All right. So while that's going on, hey, let's do another DFT coating. Okay. For any of you guys that missed that. Okay. I have my little container. I'm grabbing my image here, okay? And I'm just putting the DFT powder on here. And if you missed it, it's Ghidorah. And when I'm done with this, I'm just going to put all this powder back in here. It's so funny. When I did this and I figured out how to cure it, I was like, this is just like embossing. And I love to emboss. Oh my gosh, I got so many embossing powders. It's crazy. Again, you can wear some protective, face mask for the fumes, but this, I mean, it hardly has any kind of fumes. Even when I heat it up with the heating gun. Now, my room is open. The window is open in my room. Okay, and I do have the fan overhead moving. So, I don't know if that makes a difference, but it's well ventilated. All right. Woo, hello. I'm hot. Whoosh, my goodness gracious. Okay, I'll take this away. And I'm going to move it because I need to heat up my pad. Put this away because I think that might be my last shirt. I don't know. I still got to cut a an HTV for it. Hello. Let's put it here and close it up. And okay. Right. This side. Press it for 15 seconds. Whose house looks like an Amazon hub? I mean, seriously, I have so many presents surrounded my tree that are not wrapped. I swear I'm waiting for people to knock on my door and say, do you have a delivery for for Jones. I'm like, oh, by the way, I do have your package. You know, it's really crazy. But it's super nice. This year, um, I got the best Christmas present of all, and that is the opportunity to work from home hybrid. So before I used to have to go into the building, and I work for a company that has a contract for 11 high rises. Is about 300 million square feet, and yeah, and I am the call center person. So if something happens to their toilets, or they have ants, or something happens in the kitchen, or I work with scientists, so something happens with um, their fume hoods, and they can't do their testings, they give me a call, and I dispatch it and make sure that somebody is there. Okay, I did not turn this on, so let's do this for another 30 seconds. So what I'm doing here is I'm hovering over the transfer film. If you didn't get to see that far away, but that's what I'm doing. And I'm about an inch and a half away. Woo, hello. This is like, whew. All right. I am done with my workout. Call me a wimp, guys. Okay. So anyway, that's what I do. All right, so we're going to heat this up, and then after we heat this up, we will do the cold peel for the other sweatshirt, and I'll let you guys ask any questions that you want. Again, you might want to mute your sound because I'm going to put on my heat gun. So 1, 2, 3. Maybe. And it's done. Isn't that like so beautiful? And again, when it's done, it looks like it is almost like it's on glitter paper. Okay. All right. Now, are you guys ready for the unveiling? Here we go. I want to thank you guys for watching and commenting. It makes filming so much fun. I hate when I'm all by myself. Okay, so now is the moment of truth. This is a cold peel, meaning that this is completely cold. You want to make sure, and when you peel it, that you are, oh, hello, that one cracked. Hello. Let's heat that up again. I don't know why it did that. Let's do it this way. Okay, some reason it did not adhere right here. So let's see if we can heat it up. That's the first time that happened. Now the my other designs, the inset was more in. It wasn't as close. So I'm wondering if it was that. Let's heat that up. Yeah, I've never had that problem before, so don't know why, but we'll let that cool. Okay, don't you love that? Hopefully it will not peel again, because if it peels again, I don't know what I'm going to do. Do you lay another piece on there? I have no idea. So this one, I'll be honest with you, this design right here on the left, I was so displeased with it. I just laid, excuse me, I just laid another piece of HTV right on top of it and heated it up. Okay, so it's a lot thicker than the other ones. But the picture here on the right was my second try, and that is only with one HTV. Okay. Right. And we'll just wait for that. Let's see. Okay. Oh. Goodness gracious. Got all caught up in there. Okay. Let us try. And I appreciate your patience, guys. Honestly, I have no idea what's going on. Okay. So, where is my HTV? There it is. And use new HTV, new tape. I think there's only 5 that come in this, and it does have instructions on the back, just so you know how to sublimate without the DTF. Thank you, Cheryl. Okay, so let's grab one of these. Okay, what's your favorite Christmas song? Oh, did anybody see Wicked? I love Wicked. I love Wicked. I swear, I've been listening to that the opening song over and over again. So a little background about me is I actually am operatically trained, and I went to school for voice, and yeah, but this year I had something tragic happen to me, which is actually really devastating. Try not to choke up by talking about it. But I had actually two things happen to me. I developed this chronic cough, and the doctors can't figure out what's going on. And so now I can't hold out notes. But then the unexpected happened last month, where I started getting dizzy and I started falling, and my ears started feeling full, like if I was in the pool. And I went to the ENT, and they said I didn't have any wax and my ears were clear, and I had inner ear swelling. So I had to be put on prednisone, and the outcome with that is I am diagnosed with Meniere's disease. So now my ears are so sensitive that I cannot attend concerts and I cannot sing in my choir because my ears hurt so bad, and it's awful. So when I'm stressed out, my ears start getting really feeling full, and then I can't hear anybody. So for a singer, that's like devastating. I was able to go to the movies though and see Wicked, and I cried through the whole thing. You know, because I was just like, you know, when you see something that's like, well, at least for me, when I see something that is just like so beautifully created, and all the hard work behind it, you just become appreciative of all of those artists that have put their hearts and souls into making such a beautiful production. So anyway, all right, that's what it needed. Okay, that's what it needed. It needed heat. So if that happens to you guys and it starts looking like a tear, stop and apply more heat. Now this one came out okay. It didn't come out as great as it usually does. And to be honest with you, I think next time I might try a different kind of HTV, because I know it's not the ink, but it's still beautiful. Like these spots, they're kind of, I don't know, hoping that it doesn't go away, and then, you know, like they're washed and it says Christmas, or it says Chrism. But it's kind of rough right here, so I'm like, I'm not really happy with that. You can even see on the transfer paper where the DFT powder did not go, and probably needed just a little bit more heat there. And if I wanted to, I could probably just like set this on here again, but I'm afraid I'm going to do some shadowing, so I'm not going to even worry about it. And what I'm going to do is I am going to take my butcher paper and set this baby for the last time. Oh, I love it when I do this. Look what I did. I put my butcher paper right on the carrier sheet. Oh, Marie. Oh, Marie. Okay, we'll just do that. And then set this on here like this. And press this for about 15 seconds. Oh, Siri is telling me it's time for bed, Marie. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No. Oh no. Don't tell me. Ugh. Okay, whoever has this shirt, it really gets the vintage look. But it's okay. It still looks good. Alright. Didn't come out as great as the other ones, but yeah. So, just so you guys know, you know, again, I thought that it, with putting the heat on it, it was not going to do that, but apparently it did. So, we will see. We'll see. Now, I want to tell you guys that I have not washed these. So, I don't know how long this beautifulness is going to last. Okay? And I have to give these as gifts first after Christmas. But when I get mine and I throw it in the washer, I will share with you guys if it was really good or not. But as soon as it cools, it should be fine. I don't know why I lifted it up when it was hot. Hello, what did I say? Cold peel, not hot peel. All right. So, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed being in my craft room with me as I crafted away. And let's see. I'll do this. Oh, hello. Where are you going? My table is going to the moon here. Okay. But I hope that you guys enjoyed. Hello. I'm right up here. Hi. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. And if you have any questions, you know, feel free to let me know. I really enjoyed, thank you, Cheryl. I really enjoyed talking with you guys that were on the live. And if there's something that you want me to try out, let me know. I will try to have more videos up, but like I said, because of the sublimation group with Jennifer, I decided that I needed to come on here and show you guys the process. So I hope you guys really enjoyed that, and make sure you subscribe, like, and see you guys later. Bye! Have a Merry Christmas! All right. And there we go.